Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video, I'm going to try and overcome one of the biggest objections to the chaffle, and that's the eggy flavor. But before we do that, if you enjoy low-carb cooking videos, product and ingredient reviews, as well as lessons learned from my experiences with the ketogenic lifestyle and intermittent fasting, click that subscribe button down there. And while you're at it, click the bell next to it, so you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. One of the most common complaints that I get in my chaffle video comment sections are from people that simply don't like the taste of the chaffle. And generally it's the egginess that they don't like. And I did a little bit of research to see if I could figure out, do some people have more sensitive taste buds to eggs? Kind of like some people love cilantro, other people think it tastes like soap. And the answer is yes, some people actually do have higher degrees of sensitivity to the sulfuric compound in eggs, especially the yolks. But also, I found out on some farming discussion boards that the type of feed given to the chickens can impact the egginess of their yolks. So it all seems to kind of come down to the yolk, which is why we're going to remove that today. We're going to make two yolkless and hopefully not eggy tasting chaffles. The first is just going to be a riff on my base recipe. It's the egg and the mozzarella minus the yolk. For the second chaffle, I'm going to use a couple of things that in my experience kind of neutralize that eggy taste when you're baking. So let's get to making them. The first thing I want to do is see the difference in weight between a whole egg and just the white, so I know if I need to add additional white to the recipe or scale it in one direction or the other. Whole egg, 52 grams in this one. Egg white only, 34 grams. So I'm going to try and add a little bit more just to bring us up around that 50 gram mark again. I overshot just a little bit, but what the heck, let's go with it. Just to keep all things equal with my previous videos, we're going to add 1/2 cup of mozzarella to our egg white and mix. I'm then going to divide this in half because I want to try two different approaches to this. We'll have our just straight up egg white mozzarella. To our other batch, we'll add 1/2 tablespoon of psyllium husk, 1/2 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, just 2 or 3 drops of liquid stevia, and a pinch of salt. Egg white only on the left, and my egg flavor destroyer batter on the right. We may need to dial back on that egg mixture a little bit. We are at about 4 minutes and they both stopped steaming, so let's take them out. First, the straight up egg white mozzarella, and then my total egg buster batter. I've had both of these chaffles on a cooling rack for about 3 minutes. Let's give them a try. First, the egg and cheese only. It's a lot softer. I don't pick up much flavor of anything outside of the mozzarella. There's a little mozzarella flavor. Not really getting any egg. I mean, I didn't get a huge amount of egg before, but now I can say I'm really not getting anything in terms of egg. It's not a bad chaffle, it's just sort of without character. So I guess if you want your sandwich ingredients to have the starring role and to not have any of its flavor detracted, I guess, by your chaffle, this is a fine alternative. Just use a little bit less than I used because you don't want that foaming out of your Dash waffle maker. For the next one, I took 4 different ingredients that I know can decrease the egginess flavor in something. The salt, a little bit of stevia, the psyllium husk, and the nutritional yeast. So let's give that a try. Much, much heartier. And you know, it's still got some pliability to it. It's got some good chew. I don't taste any egg at all in this. And honestly, I think of all the experiments that I've done so far, this reminds me more of bread than any of them. So this is, I mean, it's got a really nice chew to it. It's dense yet pliable, just a little bit crispy on the outside. I like this. This is a really good sandwich chaffle in my opinion. So for those of you who are looking to get away from that eggy flavor, if that's what's really bothering you about the chaffle, give these two recipes a try, especially that second one. Now, for that second one, the egg flavor batter buster, whatever I want to call it, you are going to want to double your ingredients on that, since I was only using half of the base waffle mixture. So you're going to want to use a tablespoon of Psyllium husk powder, a teaspoon of nutritional yeast, still just a pinch of salt, and 3-4 drops of liquid stevia. So hopefully with this video, we're able to bring some more people into the chaffle family. Thanks for watching.